I invite you to join me at the top of your mat, feet together or hip distance apart. Bringing hands to heart, gently start to draw your attention to these present moments. This flow includes many heart-opening poses, which helps to increase energy, so I recommend this as a morning practice. Heart-opening poses also help us connect to compassion, learning to love ourselves and others. Gently start to bring your attention to your breath. As you're ready, bring your hands to your sides in Tadasana. And we'll inhale together now as we reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, release the arms. Inhale, reach up, palms face in. Exhale, open the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms face out. Inhale, reach up. Interlace fingers. Gently release the shoulders away from the ears. Release the arms as you bend the elbows. Inhale, reach up, interlace, other pinky on top, pressing palms towards the sky. Release the arms as you open the heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, palms touch for a gentle back bend. Hinge from the hips, forward fold. Knees can be bent as we warm up the body here. Relax your neck and jaw. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, keep the length as you forward fold. Inhale and sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, little back bend, forward fold. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale as you step back to downward facing dog. Arms, shoulders distance, feet hip width. Press into the fingers, drawing hips to the sky, heels moving toward the earth. They never have to touch. Exhale, coming into child's pose, keeping the toes tucked under for a gentle foot stretch, arms extended. Coming onto hands and knees, inhale, bring the chest forward, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, press into the mat. Inhale, heart forward, drop the belly. Exhale, round the upper back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, bringing hips to heels, once again finding child's pose. Coming up, we'll stretch back to downward facing dog and take a moment to reconnect with our breath. Inhale, float the right leg back and up, gently bend the knee, open up the hip, drawing heel toward the earth. Release as you square off the hips. Bring the right leg through, left knee on the mat, reach up for low lunge. Exhale as you open the heart, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the heart center. Bringing hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg back as you gently bend the knee and open the hip, drawing the heel toward the earth. Square off the hips as you bring the leg through, right knee on the mat this time, reaching up, low lunge. Exhale, open the heart, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the heart center, bringing hands to the mat and stepping back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to find even inhales and exhales here. Inhale forward to plank pose, lowering down, bringing our forearms in front, finding Sphinx pose. We'll gently look over our right shoulder, coming to center. We'll look over our left shoulder, drawing in the belly to protect the low back. Release and rest. Inhale as you lift the chest for cobra, pressing back into plank and downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale once again to plank pose. Exhale, lowering through chaturanga, lifting the chest for cobra or up dog, thighs and knees off the mat, and stretching back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale as you float the right leg back and up, bringing it through, left knee on the mat for a low lunge. Bringing arms to shoulder height, you can stay here or make fists and gently bring them to touch behind you at middle back. Breathe as you open the chest, maybe looking up for a deeper stretch. Gently release the arms and come into downward facing dog at your own pace. Inhale, float the left leg back and up, bringing it through for low lunge. Reach up. Now bringing arms to shoulder height. You can stay here or make fists and bring them to touch behind you at middle back. Breathe, opening the heart center, maybe looking up. And gently release the arms, finding downward facing dog at your own pace. Bend the knees, look forward, gently hop or step, feet to hands. Inhale, lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up and hands to heart. Finding Tadasana at the top of your mat. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Lengthen, lift. Step back into plank. Knees can be up or down. Lower, hugging elbows to ribs. Inhale, open the heart for cobra or up dog, and stretch back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you float the right leg back and up, finding warrior two. Heel to arch alignment, right knee over the ankle, arms at shoulder height. Widen across the collarbones. Option to bring hands behind you to touch at middle back, either in fists or prayer hands. Gently shift forward to side angle pose, bringing elbow to thigh while opening the heart center, maybe looking up. Release back to warrior two and move through a vinyasa, finding downward facing dog at your own pace. Feel free to skip the vinyasa as well. Inhale now as we float the left leg back and up, finding warrior two on the other side. Heel to arch alignment, left knee over the ankle, arms at shoulder height. Option to bring hands behind you to touch at middle back, either in fists or prayer hands. And as you're ready, we'll gently shift over the bent knee as we look up, bringing elbow to thighs, opening our heart center. Coming back to warrior two, windmill the arms down as you step back into plank, lowering through chaturanga. Open the heart for cobra or up dog and stretching back to downward facing dog. Nice work. Look forward and come through and sit with legs extended out in front of you. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Bend the knees to protect the low back. Hands can be on your legs or at your feet. Keep the neck long. Coming up, we'll roll onto our backs and give ourselves a nice big hug of compassion. Rocking side to side. Now bringing the right ankle to left knee, we'll draw the left leg in for a gentle hip stretch. For a deeper stretch, you can bring the knees together, holding at the ankles. kind of like handlebars on a bicycle. Release. And we'll bring the left ankle to the right knee, drawing the right leg in. Gently holding behind the right leg for our hip stretch, maybe going deeper, bringing the knees together. Breathe. Release, finding a constructive rest, or joining me in Shavasana for our final resting pose. Feet flop open, arms at our sides, away from the body, palms facing up. Finding a natural breath, just let everything melt into the earth here. Our quote today comes from Henry Nouwen, who writes, "The great mystery is not the cures, but the infinite compassion which is their source." Breathe. I invite you to start to wiggle your fingers and toes and maybe a big stretch overhead. As you're ready, we'll roll onto our side and come up to a seated position. And we'll close our time together with 3 collective breaths. Let's make these the biggest breaths of the day. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, sealing in all this compassion we've created together. Reach up, hands to heart, sending this compassion out to all beings everywhere. Blessings, friends. Namaste. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share our content, like our content, and maybe even consider a donation so we can continue to share these practices with all beings everywhere. Much love, friends.